What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday, April 3rd, 2023. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you every day. Hope you had a good night last night watching the YouTube live. Congratulations to our winner. Hope you enjoy your hundo. Buy me something nice. Just kidding. All right, here we go. If it's Monday, you know we're talking recruiting. We'll probably do another recruiting update probably Thursday at the latest as we get more info filtering out from this past weekend. But here's what we do know. 2024 Georgia quarterback Aaron Nolan was on campus, made his visit. He was at practice, standing right behind the QBs throughout practice. Marv, Emeka, Julian, all right there next to him. And he's with the QBs alongside Corey Dennis in his ear a little bit, probably explaining what they're talking about. He did get the offer he came to campus for on Saturday night, so well worth the trip, definitely. Still has that April 8th decision, so week from Saturday. I don't know how he doesn't choose Ohio State. He did have this quote that Ohio State is a place that has everything you want and look for in a program. It wouldn't be a bad choice for me if I want to It wouldn't be a bad choice for me if I want to accomplish all my goals and get developed into a great QB. It's like a double negative in there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure he said he meant for it to be positive. But his list of his final seven are very weird. Ohio State, Miami, Texas A&M, Alabama, Clemson, Arkansas, and Oregon. I don't know. When I see Miami and Texas A&M, I see NIL money. Like, I just see money bags, you know. And then you got Arkansas, really? Anyway. All right. So who else? Oh, James Peoples, the Texas running back. Do want to make one note for all my Michigan friends that might be watching. He is actually ranked higher by all the recruiting services, higher than Jordan Marshall. So enjoy that. Eat it. I invited Michigan fans to eat it. He has a new crystal ball to the Buckeyes, and I'm going to start highlighting future casts from rivals.com because Berm puts in future casts, and Berm is probably one of the most respected recruiting writers out there. So Berm has put in a future cast for James Peoples to the Buckeyes. He seemed at practice, he seemed very comfortable with Tony Alford. The Armstrong twins and Ian Moore, the commit, have stayed close with him throughout practice and chatting him up. And this is the big one. This is hands down why he will be a Buckeye. He was wearing some awesome Ohio State Crocs. So, yeah, enjoy that. They were pretty badass. I got to get a pair of those. Then I have to kick my own ass for wearing Crocs. Anyway, so who else was there? We had 2024 Virginia running back Peyton Lewis. We had Indiana wide receiver Mylan Graham. He also, wanted to mention, has crystal ball is plural, I believe, and Berm and 3 future casts on Rivals. So I'm not sure what we're waiting for there. Let the kid commit. Ohio wide receiver Jeremiah Watkins, Georgia tight end Walter Matthews, Florida tight end Colton Heinrich. He got his offer Saturday after practice. Ohio tight end Demarion Witten does have a future cast from Berm. Ohio State commits were also there. Like I mentioned, Indiana tackle Ian Moore, Ohio O-lineman Mark Nave from the 419, Ohio tackle offensive lineman Deontay Armstrong, and Ohio offensive lineman Jake Wheelock. So I wanted to mention this real quick on the offensive line front. So Justin Fry is probably looking for only 1 or 2 more on the O line for this 24 class. Probably tackle. He has 4 right now. He's got the twins, Mark Nave and Ian Moore. So this allows him to go big game fishing for some national recruits. You got dudes out in LA. You got, I think of Jordan Seaton over in DC. These are high 4, 5-star guys that Fry can go after because he's got a good solid base, with his Midwest guys. So just wanted to mention that. 2024 Illinois defensive end Marquise Lightfoot. Sounds like an old R&B singer, doesn't he? Marquise Lightfoot. Ooh. Anyway, he had a great visit and looks to return for an official probably over the summer. Georgia linebacker Justin Logan, Pennsylvania linebacker Cameron Lindsay, Florida corner Charles Lester III. He's returning for an official in June. Don't forget that. California cornerback Marcellus Williams. Almost. I won't do it. California cornerback Zambian Brown and Georgia athlete Marcavius Sabur. That's everybody that visited over the weekend. Now, coming up this week, April 3rd through the 7th. So today through this coming weekend, we've got North Carolina offensive tackle Egan Boyer, Ohio defensive tackle. Did I say offensive tackle? Yeah. North Carolina offensive tackle Egan Boyer. Yeah. Fuck's wrong with my mouth? Ohio defensive tackle Francis Brew, Florida D tackle Sean Sevillano Jr., Ohio safety Tyson Campbell, Georgia safety Tony Mathis Jr. I loved his stuff from the 70s. Ohio corner Aaron Scott. He does have 3 future casts, and Berm has put in a future cast for Aaron Scott to the Buckeyes. So he will be on campus next week. Also, corner from Ohio, Bryce West. Berm has a future cast for the Buckeyes there as well. So those last 2 guys I mentioned, the 2 corners, those are 2 of the country's best corners, and they live within 150 miles of campus. Seems like a lock. Should be. They need at least 3, though. They'll be taking probably at least 3 corners because they only got 2 in 2023. But Michigan is going to put up a fight for both of these guys. Bryce West has been to Michigan quite a bit. Don't forget, this is the one thing that I got to go back to a million times. I get tired of saying it, but it's the lopsided nature of this roster. And this recruiting class is starting to show signs of it as well. Garrett Stover is still the only defensive commitment in the 24 class. That's concerning to me. Anyway. Balance. I'm a big balance person. Anyway, so obviously Ryan Day wants to have most of the class done by the spring, and then they can go nationally on some kids that around the summer and fall to finish out the class, maybe some big name, some high end guys. So that's the pattern we see Ryan Day and the recruiting process taking. So I want to give you my commits who I think will be committing very soon. I'm talking like this month. I know everybody's itching for more commitments, but we just got the twins last week. That's 2 dudes. But I think this month is going to be a busy boom related kind of month. I think you get the quarterback, Air Nolan, Mr. Air Nolan to you and me, April 8th. So this weekend, then I think you get, and this is at some point, I'm not saying exactly when on these other guys, the wide receiver, Mylan Graham from Indiana. He has future casts and crystal balls. I think you get the running back, James Peoples. I think you get linebacker, Peyton Pierce. He also has a future cast and crystal balls to the Buckeyes. I think you get the safety from Circleville, Reggie Powers. He's got future casts and crystal balls to Ohio State as well. And then I think you definitely get, this is a layup, Sam Williams-Dixon. He's going by Sam Dixon now, I think. But regardless, future casts and corner crystal balls are in for him to the Buckeyes as well. So I think those 6 guys are definitely going to be committing this month. I'd be shocked. Maybe one lingers into the summer, but I think it's going to start falling into place here real quick. So that's all I got for you today. Hope you have a good week, good start to your week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.